A trip to Villa Park offers an opportunity to leapfrog this evening's hosts, but also a shot at revenge after the 6-1 defeat suffered in this fixture last year. If they do emerge with all 3 points, then the Seagulls can fly up as high as 7th in the Premier League, ahead of the visit of Arsenal in the new year. Dunk goes long down the middle, giving chase to both Adingra and Joao Pedro. May fall in here for Adingra! 1-0 to the Seagulls! Brilliant break from the Albion. Joao Pedro and Adingra were interested. It looked as though Joao Pedro may get there first, but lurking in the background was Simon Adingra. His first coming against Everton on the opening day, and he's back in amongst the goals this evening. Joao Pedro makes the early run, and then Adingra takes over. Oh, it's a really smart finish into the right corner. Route 1 stuff from the Albion. Adingra able to profit after Torres can't clear. And the World Cup winner, Emi Martinez, stood absolutely no chance. Perfect start for the Seagulls. Takes it so well, does Simon Adingra, skipping inside of Pau Torres and then shaping it into that far corner. Now Van Hecke up to Joao Pedro. Nipping in there was Kamara. Bit of space here to work with for McGinn. Plays it into Morgan Rogers. Rogers in from the left edge of the area into Bailey. Watkins is there, but crucially, the captain is up to the task again. Not for the first time tonight. Lewis Dunk in the way, doing the business for Fabian Hürzeler's side. Morgan Rogers almost with a free passage into the area. Bailey doesn't get it right. But Lewis Dunk was needed to clear that one behind. Ayari it is, just dropping in there. Verbruggen. Poked up by Dunk into Igor. Gets a little nudge there from Bailey. Good strength from the Brazilian. Looking for his compatriot Joao Pedro. Now Gruder looking to get the ball down. Lamptey's made a good run over on the right, but so too have Enciso and Adingra. This is Julio Enciso! Good save from Martinez. You could see Enciso winding up for that one. Villa just backing off. It's good work from Gruder initially, and then Joao Pedro with the delivery out to the left. Just see the Villa players back off. How many times have we seen Enciso from that kind of distance find the back of the net? And it was a big save from Martinez. The run was made by Morgan Rogers. Watchful there is Van Hecke. Well, it doesn't matter because Morgan Rogers has got it back. Is that a penalty? Well, you can see what Van Hecke thinks. He says it's a dive. Villa Park think differently. Well, he gets a toe end on that, does Van Hecke. And that is why they're sticking with the on-field decision. Tielemans to deliver. Whipped in towards Verbruggen's front post. Back to goal is Watkins. Verdinha to have a go. Oh, immaculate save that from Bart Verbruggen. And it had to be. There's a slight nick on this on its way through. Lewis Dunk congratulates him, and rightly so. So they're looking at the penalty. It's the right boot of Joao Pedro on the right calf of, or the right ankle I should say, of Morgan Rogers for the Seagulls, which is why Craig Pawson is going to have a look on the monitor. He's given it. It did look as though Joao Pedro made contact with Morgan Rogers without making any contact with the ball. You would have thought Ollie Watkins returning to the side on his 29th birthday. Scored a hat-trick in this fixture last year. But can Bart Verbruggen conjure up something pretty special? Brighton makes himself big. But he can't deny Ollie Watkins as he's sent the wrong way. Villa are level with just under 10 minutes of this first half to go. Well, those fans will feel as though there's been a bit of justice done. For Brighton it is that spills it, and then it's just into the back of the heel on Morgan Rogers. Tidy penalty from Ollie Watkins, right into that left corner. Bailey up against the aforementioned Adingra, into Konza. Out of the traps quickly for the visitors. For the hosts in this second half, it'll be Luca Dean to take. Whipped in, left-footed, and Verbruggen punches it clear over the head of Adingra. Gruder just nods it straight down into the path of Watkins, and now Rogers for 2-1. Well, the Seagulls haven't started in this second half. Just slower to react. It was Brian Gruder who just nodded it back into Aston Villa possession. Not really too much he could do about it. He's the one who punches it clear. Improvised clearance in there from Adingra. And Gruder then just puts it on a plate for Watkins. Good ball over to Rogers, who takes it really well. Good finish for his 6th of the season. Minte may gamble, gets his head to it. Mitoma plays it out towards João Pedro, but a bit too close to John McGinn. We'll win it back here though, and João Pedro might be in. Can he get the better here of Mings? Skews it over. Maybe caught a little bit unawares. May have been just a touch offside anyway. Wasn't to know that. Mings perhaps does enough just to put him off there. Just into a bit of a cul-de-sac there, and he's lost out. Tielemans can drive forward. Outside of him is Jacob Ramsey. Yet another crucial intervention by Jan-Paul van Hecke. Minte, good strength from him, just to peel away from Ramsey, and now he can go at Digne. Just off balance there was Kamara, so O'Reilly will play it into Jorginho. Minte wanted to hit it, he will now! Inches wide from Minte. Good build-up play that from O'Reilly into Jorginho. Calm from Dunk over to Van Hecke. And now there's space for Lamptey on this near side to gallop forward. Into João Pedro. Might have been meant for Mitoma, and he will pick it up now. This looks promising for the Seagulls. João Pedro offloaded to Lamptey! Excellent finish from Tariq Lamptey. There's absolutely no fuss from him. But that is a quality thumping drive from Tariq Lamptey. Back in the starting lineup, his 2nd of the season. He scored in that 2-2 game against Leicester this month, and he's got another here just before the end of 2024. Mitoma it is who just rolls it back into Pedro, and he thumps it home, Tariq Lamptey. Well, the changes have made a difference from Fabian Hürzeler. Pedro with the assist, Lamptey with the strike. It's better with every viewing. And into the path now of John McGinn. He finds Barkley. The Seagulls just backing off. Now down the line for Maatsen. O'Reilly in the way to put it behind for the corner. We've had 5 of the 6 minutes added on. McGinn again to send one in. Out it goes to Watkins, who blazes it over. He just felt perhaps as though he had to rush it. Sensed the Albion defenders around him. A point apiece, probably about right. And that is how it will finish at Villa Park. The Albion end 2024 with a richly deserved point means that it finishes here at Villa Park. Aston Villa 2, Albion 2.